One Ritu of CNBC TV 18 will go to another Ritu of CNBC TV 18. I'm talking about Rituparna Bhuyan. The newly constituted Defence Acquisition Council, which is going to be headed by the Defence Minister, is discussing the procurement policy as we speak. Rituparna Bhuyan joining us with that story. Ritu, what's going to be the main thrust of this policy? What's on the agenda?
The last defence procurement policy was unveiled in 2013, but after the Modi government came to power, they have been talking about having a new defence procurement policy. But a lot of discussions have happened amongst the stakeholders, which is basically MOD, the defence forces, and the industry. And today we understand that the Defence Acquisition Council that will give the final nod to the defence procurement policy of 2016. From what we understand, the focus will be on Make in India. The focus will be on MSMEs and a new category of defence procurement contracts will be created, which is basically if a project or a product is made in India and the research has been done in India, then such products will get the topmost priority when it comes to defence contracts. Also, there are some other issues like what about strategic partnerships between the Ministry of Defence and Armed Forces as well as the industry. On that, there will be a special chapter, but it won't figure in the defence procurement policy, which is being discussed by the Defence Acquisition Council, which is headed by the Defence Minister. That's because there are still a lot of differences between the stakeholders, that is the industry as well as the armed forces, on how the strategic partnership regarding defence contracts that should be taken forward. So net, it's a very positive move for the defence industry, because remember that because of the absence of a new DPP, the foreign investors have not been putting in money. They want clarity on how defence contracts will be taken forward during the Modi government, and this DPP document that will be given the final nod, that will give a lot of clarity on that front. With that, it's back to you.
Thanks, Rituparna, for joining us. With that, Defence Minister did chair a meeting on the defence procurement policy. With that, time for